Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival 4X. It is now September 1, year 4. It's bright and early. It's now coming up for 7 o'clock. We managed to get our harvest in. We've got all our red beet in. I will show you that a little bit later on. I have a worker out mowing our grass meadow. That'll be the last cut this year. We're then going to dig that up once that's all sorted and cleared. But I've got these two small fields to plough up, and then we might be looking at a slight farm expansion. So I'll get on with this. Let's jump in, let's go. So with our ploughing of the veggie fields done, just going to pop up and get some fuel because we are getting low. Our worker, surprisingly enough, our worker in the meadow isn't as far along as they should be. They should have finished before me. I'd left the cruise control at 5 miles an hour from where I was using the tractor for the veggie harvest, because I had that set going quite slow so I could have it manageable. And yeah, they didn't get very far with the mowing at 5 miles an hour, but they're now going a bit quicker. I think they're up to like 16 miles an hour, so they would definitely have been finished. They would have been going 3 times as fast. It's just one of them things. One of them things. So, back at the farm, fully topped up, plenty of juice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be a good farmer again. And we will give this a good wash. So, in between, I have purchased, I think it was 5 more cows. No, 6 more cows, plus, yeah, because one of them was a Highland. So, we've got 5 dairies and a Highland. I think they came to a total of about 11 and a half grand. And I also bought, I think, 3 or 4 sheep that cost me, I think it was somewhere in about 3.5, 4 grand. They were good. They were good sheep. So they did cost us a fair few pennies. I feel like I need even more shed space still. Is there a spot on this one? I just sort of squeeze that in down there, because the mower goes in the other shed. So we'll put the plough in here if I can get it in. Needs a wide one, doesn't it? That's the trouble. We might just leave the plough out. We leave the other plough out. We'll leave this one out. We'll tuck it up somewhere. We'll just leave it down the side. Because I was putting it in there. The veggie thing isn't coming out for a while. We can soon move things if we need to. We've got a whole year before we need the veggie harvester. At least a whole year. So there we are. Just turn the engine off. So, our crops, as you can see, they are quite immense. We have, I don't know why there's 18 in one, and from where I was doing my naughty, heavy-handed stuff and flicking things in, I got one stuck on the roof. I've not yet managed to get that out. But we have 166 in storage, 166 pallets in storage. A lot, plus we have what's left on this trailer, because I figured when it comes to selling, I'm going to need to load them back up anyway. They do sort of ghost through here. I didn't realise it was going to fill up all the way to there, because it's got like 2, we got the other side, 2 bits you could drive through. I'd said that was sort of drive through, but the storage comes across it, but we can pass through it, so the trailer is tucked up in there. But yeah, they're 2,000 litres each. So there's a lot. I'm quite confident that that's going to be worth a fair bit of money. I'll try and do some math on that later on at some point, or we'll just wait and see when it comes to selling time. But that's going to take me a long time to load all them back up in there, which I think is another reason why it would be a good idea to invest in a proper truck and a semi-trailer. I'm sure there's probably one with like a curtain sider that has the naughty auto load, so I can just and they'll all whoop up in there. But I don't know if there is one. Can you link it down below or link it on Discord for me? That would be cool as a recommended mod. Our sheep, as you can see, are still going strong. We did get another load of wool. That's all in there. We're going to sell that soon because there's quite a bit. Yeah, sheep are good. The cows are still eating. The goats are good. That's all well. So what we need to decide now is what we're going to do with the farm, because it's sort of proven that the veggie stuff we need to be bigger for. We need to be able to afford more machinery to do it. The only way we were going to get more money is if we have a bigger farm. So I think what I want to do, if I jump on the map, what I want to do is buy plot 7. And we're just going to make our monster field up here. Because I'm going to plow this up. No, not plow this up. This needs to be planted. Okay, and I keep buying new land after I've planted, and it's not part of it. So before I plant this, I might as well make this as big as I can. If we click on plot 7, I need to buy plot 6 as well. Oh, I can't afford both. Buy plot 7. We'll just work the one, I guess. Why haven't I got 500,000 so I can buy them both? Oh, do I wait another year? Do we do that? That's really sort of pooped on my plan, because I hadn't looked, obviously clearly hadn't looked previously to see if it was doable. I thought that was going to come across. Bring that all the way up. What do I need? How can I make 110 grand? I need it before the end of this. Well, I need it this month so I can really get planting. Oh, I can make the money cutting trees. I know that. Oh, do I want to do that? Do I want to go cut some more trees right now? Right this very second? Leasing out? No, we don't. We don't. Right, we won't be doing this then. Today's already changed. Not until I can buy both. It's just not worth it, because I'm going to have to do half a bit and cut it in and do it, and it's just going to be a pain in the bum. We want to make a whole big field. So that is not happening. That is not happening. So are we ready to plant then? Are we ready to plant? It was going to be wheat in one. And oh, yes. Okay. We plant wheat in this one. And we save the sorghum planting for this one, because that'll be worth more. And that's not until next year. Over winter, I can cut down trees and get myself enough money to buy 2 plots. So we'll still do the plan, but it'll just be a little bit later. It will happen. So yeah, wheat is what we were going to do. So we did barley. Where are we? Wheat. Yeah, we are in the planting window. Our sunflowers are harvestable in October. So it looks like that's what we're going to do. We are going to go and direct drill some wheat. My best laid plans are always a-changing. But never mind. We shall get... Oh, it's fertilizer. I thought we had seed in here. I'll leave that because I've got fertilizer. Out the front, I'd already popped the fertilizer out. We don't have no seed bags. So our seed is all the way up at the other farm still. Haven't been and collected any of that. So we'll head up there. I'm going to leave the fertilizer out because we'll probably have to top up anyway. But we need to go and get some seeds. So we'll get our seeds in. It's going to take a couple of bags, I think. We've got about 2,000 litre capacity to fill. I think these are 500 each. Oh, got long arms on this one. Makes it easier to get in if you give it a little bit of distance. I think what we might do as well is go with wheat in our big field to our left. Our OG field, field number 1, or our field number 1. Yeah, we might go with wheat in that one and in our newest. So then there's at least going to be... Oh, overshot me junction. There'll at least be enough wheat that it sort of makes it profitable. We've got a big shed full of barley that we have to remember to sell in January, I believe. Look at our mower now. They are rocketing along. Rocketing along. Soon be done. Have to remember to switch them over onto heading. I think we're going to bale that up and sell the hay on that one. It's unfolded. So shall we just, again, to keep it nice and easy for me, make use of this stuff. I will want, just because we've got this whole tree bit, I know from last time that was a pain in the backside planting that and driving into the trees. We will go with that. I am happy with that. Done, 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 done. Okay. Sorted. It is calculating. It is ready. If I just quickly bring... Not that one. That one. There we are. We'll start in our centerpiece. So, by the way, welcome in. Thank you for returning. If you are a returner, welcome in if you are new. I hope you are enjoying the series. We're trying to get it out as regular as I can. I know I say that a lot, and I mean it. If I could get this out daily, I would love it, but I just physically cannot do that. But I do as much as I can. Now, I did post in Discord today, because this will be coming out probably about a week's time from recording. I did post that I have managed to go and see my physiotherapist and get in touch with my GP, and they have finally given me some half-decent, not the best, but some half-decent painkillers to help with my back. Hopefully that means I'll be able to get a bit more comfortable and be able to do a bit more of this. So the only thing that would then become the obstacle will be my little children and the noises that they make and the times that they're settled. But hopefully that means we can start to get back to a little bit more regular content with me being able to sit for longer and do it and be comfortable doing it as well. Takes a little while to get going. Now, I am going to be looking probably at the start of the new year, so still a month or two away, but it comes around pretty quick. Going to be looking to start back up with the Snow Runner hard mode series. I want to get back into that. I've been playing it away on my console, and I've been back watching my man Wezzle and our good friend Simudad's series, and I just need to get back to that game. I absolutely love it, so I will be going back to it. Don't worry, I don't expect those that aren't interested to watch it. It's a game for me. It's a comfort game for me. It's probably one of my most favourite games in the last 10 years, without a doubt. So I want to get back doing it. So that will be coming back, and we will be looking to push that, like everything else, as regular as I can. A couple a week if I can. A couple of those, a couple of farming, and then try and finish off, say, one of the other series that we do. That didn't go beep 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 as I come to the end, did it? Or I missed it. I was talking over it. Perhaps it did. So yeah, we're going to be looking to do that. I want to get, obviously, something finished as well, because we've got quite a few things on the go that need finishing. That will definitely be a plan. I'm hoping, somehow magically, that I can have on the Conquering Britain wrapped up on ETS this year. That means I've just got to get on and do extra jobs in between, so we can rack the money up. So that's all we need to do now, is earn enough money to buy the trucks and to buy the garages. I say only that. We've got maybe a quarter of the garages owned, but the more you own, the easier it is to earn the money. So hopefully that will progress and that will come along for us. And then it's sort of, I think, the next thing that would be easier to push on and get completed. Well, I don't know really, because we've got Deconstruction Simulator, which I want to push on with and do more because I want to see more of that game. And we've only really just started, only just unlocked the second permit. I was going to record that tonight, but I thought I'd get on and do the farming since I'm feeling comfortable and relaxed, and I know I'm going to be able to sit here for like 3 hours and do as much as I can. So I might record that tomorrow. And then a ship graveyard simulator as well. But we've got some really, really long breakdowns, so they're going to be multiple 4 or 5 hour sessions just to break down one ship. So there's literally no rush in that game. You just physically can't rush it and do it any quicker than it is doing. A game that we had on the channel is still there. Truck and Logistics Simulator. That is getting an update, and they're bringing some DLC out for it. Now, that would have been... Was that last year we played that, or was that the year before? It feels a long time ago. I'm sure it's still here on the channel. I did delete a lot of content, but I think that might still be here. Now, that was quite a small truck and logistic game. Wasn't overly complex, but it was quite, what there was quite fun. There just wasn't enough of it. They're bringing in some new delivery types. They're expanding the map, which it desperately needed, and obviously general game upgrades and stuff like that. So when that comes along, we'll be looking at that. We'll be getting into that, because it's a game that I enjoyed. We did as much as we could, so it just makes sense to jump back and follow up as new stuff comes out. It's just a shame that it's been so long since new stuff has come out for it. And talking of new stuff coming out, obviously by now many of you will be aware, Giants have announced the Year 2 Season Pass for FS25. There is the pre-order bonus that's available, which is the world's fastest tractor, JCB. If that's your thing, that's also purchasable, I think, for like $1.99 on its own. There are 2 expansion packs announced. One is to do with seeding, and one is something about the steel overhead, or they always, rather than just tell us what's coming, they put in silly riddles that mean nothing. So there's those 2 expansions plus another map that looks a little South American. So if that takes your fancy and you're interested in that, I do have a partner link for it. I'll put it down in the description for this video. All my partner links are available on my Discord, and I have released them on Facebook as well. So if you want to purchase those and you want to support the channel, you can do that, or you can just put FARQUAR in as your partner code once you check out at Giant Store. All the DLC that you purchase through Giant Store is usable with a Steam or Epic or Windows purchased game. You just download the file, you move it into your DLCs, and you activate it. You unpack it and you activate it in it. And it's as simple as that. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So it doesn't matter where you purchased your copy from. And yeah, if you use my code, I get a little kickback on it, and eventually we might move up in rank, and then I can gain early access to things and have a better look at it. I don't do the looks anymore because we don't get early access on standard basic partner level. So everyone else has already shown you before I can show you. So we just talk about it in the videos. But yeah, that's coming later next year. Obviously the pre-order bonus is available now. I mean, I'm not going to push hard on it. For number one, we don't even know what's coming in it. And I just think that's silly. Like, how Giants use their partners to promote their content. How can we promote content when we don't know what the content is? And it's 40 quid. £40 is a lot of money to people. So if you don't know what you're getting when you pay for it, I just think that's a bit daft. That's an ask. That's a big ask of people. And a lot of people aren't going to... I mean, there are going to be... There is a number of the audience that will be very happy to have a quirky tractor. But most people, if they get it, will play with it for 20 minutes and then be done with it. But, you know, there is that. Now, as for the South American map, I think that could be interesting. Estancia La Pacha, when we had that... I don't know. I think that was that Portuguese, or was it actually South American? I don't know. But when we've had those maps in the past, and the mod maps, they often seem quite popular. I think that's why Giants are doing something that looks fitting for that region. What new crops that could bring, new machinery that could bring, who knows? Coffee could be interesting. Like with Estancia La Pacha, that's when we got the sugar, wasn't it? So, be interesting to see what comes. But yeah, no hard sell from me. But if you do want to support me and you are interested in buying them, please use my partner code, Mr. Farquhar. Oh no, Mr. Farquhar, sorry, I lied, Farquhar. Farquar. Details will be down in the description, like I say, on the Discord channel. Just be nice to know what it was. Don't, and also, this time around, it is just the three packs, the map and the two content packs, whereas before we've had 3 content packs and a map. But I think it's like £9 cheaper, so it's a little bit cheaper, but it just seems little for a whole season pass. Going off what we've had in the past, we always had larger packs plus the I don't know, the free content pack, which I'm never big about because I just think that's stuff that should have been patched into the game or there at release anyway. So I'm never big at shouting about that. Here's Giants adding in stuff that should have been there to start with. But it's something that's coming. And the game has gotten better. You know, I was a big naysayer of this title when it launched, and rightfully so, I must say, rightfully so. It has gotten better. It's still not perfect. I mean, I've done all I can to get rid of the ghosting, and for a little while we did get rid of the ghosting, but as you can see, all this copious amounts of pollen that's unnecessary still ghosts all the time. I can't get it to go now. I know not everyone has that, but I have it. But yeah. So yeah, plans for me, plans going forward for the channel, and obviously plans for the game. My worker is finished. So shall we, because I've got plenty of time to get this planted, shall we go over, just turn my engine off, and sort the worker out. We'll take the mower home through the farm. Have to be mindful of the fuel in the Challenger as well. A little under half a tank. It should be able to do the next job without too much of a worry. And the next job will be tedding. Now I was contemplating, while we're here, let's have a little chat, shall we? I was contemplating using my manure to fertilise my fields, but when I last checked, there was like 16,000, sorry, 17, oh, it's 18,500 litres of manure, and I think we're producing slurry at a similar sort of rate, 17, nearly 18,000 litres. So I don't think there's enough yet to be able to do that with, but that arcs back to what I was saying about getting a little personal digester for ourselves, so we could put our unused, financially viable silage in it, sell electric, sell a gas, and anything else that comes off it. But we could then use the digestate to fertilise our fields. And then we'd spread that with, you know, a slurry tank. And then we can use our slurry as well. So all these things I want to buy. And we're not making enough money. The farm is not profitable. I don't know who's it left that door open on that fuse box, but that is not safe. There we go, that'll do us. Right, so let's get the tedder on. Enjoying the farm. I like my little farm. I think I've done alright with this. I mean, it's bigger for my convenience while recording. It's bigger than if, like, get your words out, mate. On my private saves, when I have time to play them, I always play on really small, tight farms and maps. That's what I really like. But knowing that I've got to make content on this and I can't be getting stuck all the time, and I haven't got half an hour to faff about parking a vehicle every time, we built it much larger, as we do. We will set up our courseplay again. We love a courseplay worker. Get things done. That saves us a penny as well. So, just show you what we do with them. We don't show the courseplay stuff very often, but it's just over to field settings. We'll just check that everything's alright. We'll do 4 headlands. I don't think they'll get stuck with 4 headlands. Start work on the centre, really. You should. Round corners. And we'll just generate. Now you can either start the job from here, which will always start it at the starting point, or you can start it on the control panel here. So they are good to go. They will sort themselves out. I'll get out of their way, and I shall get back to planting my wheat. Well, this is the end of the centre rows for the field, and I would mess that last one up, wouldn't I? I don't think that'll be alright. That might be alright. As you can see, we are running low on our solid fertilizer and on our seeds. So since I think our worker will either be finished or close to finished, we shall top up, sort our worker out again, and then I'll crack on with the rest of that. We're gonna head to the top. Oh, see, this is that what I was saying before about how they always miss a bit. Like, that's quite a big corner there. Unless they're still coming round, which they are not. They have skipped like quite a large corner there, and then up here as well. It's like every time they come in closer and closer. Unless I need to change it so they don't do round corners, maybe. Maybe, possibly. But we'll go get some seed and we've got fertilizer and seed stored up here, so we'll top up both, and then we'll get the windrow. We'll get the rake on the back of the Challenger and get them doing that. Making good progress. Coming up for 3 o'clock. To keep me company on my long jobs, I am watching some of my good friend Simudad on his FS25 series. He's got a good series where he's only using equipment that he can find on the used market. He's on a survival type map with nothing going on. Starting up a pig farm. It's a good little series. I'll get you in there. Why are you not emptying? Is it because you need to go in the other? No, it's in this end. Why are you not emptying? There we go. So yeah, he's been keeping me company with that. Enjoy that one. So you should go check him out, is what I'm saying. Go check out Simudad. Good man, top man, good friend of the channel. And once I finish catching up there, I should imagine these jobs are going to take me long enough that I will be moving on to my next Cartech episode as well, because they are the 2 men that I'm enjoying at the moment on the farm sim content. Cartech and Simudad, that's where I'm at. Let me know down in the comments, who are you watching at the minute? Who are you enjoying? Other than obviously me, who else is out there that you're into at the minute? I am just quickly tedding these corners myself. The far corner over by the sunflowers, it left a massive area. So I think when I set it to do the windrowing, not the windrow, when we set it to do, yeah, the windrowing, I would just set it as one round corner and see how tighter it goes. And then if that's better, when we do our next cut and our next TED, I might just set it to no round corners and sort of have it square up and do its thing that way. Got to try and get these things to look a little bit better. So here's a question for you knowledgeable folk, if the knowledgeable folk are still here. If we were to sell silage in bales, does that get us more? Is it more valuable? Because I'm pretty sure in previous games, selling wrapped bales garnered you more income than, or paid better than, loose. And I'm pretty sure it was the same for straw and hay. And that could be why our hay is doing so much better than silage. Let me know. Let me know, because I forget so much stuff. So, number of headlands, we'll still go with 4 headlands. Start in the centre. Round corners, 1. Everything else should be fine. So that is a lot tighter. I mean, it's going to miss a little bit, but it is tighter. You just have that risk of hitting the fence. That's the trouble. That's why I went with a round as well. But we'll set them off. Before they set me off. There we go. I'm out. I'm done. Do their thing. Oh, that glare on the sun. So we didn't have quite enough solid fertilizer up there to completely fill the hopper or the tank. But we'll have enough to finish the headlands off here. And I will grab more seed and more fertilizer before we start on the other field. Now, this should have remembered our route, and it has, which is lovely. So we'll get that connected up. Turned on. Lowered down. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, I want to try and get this field finished, and I want to get my other field finished. All in this episode. So I'll probably bring you back as I'm finishing the next field, because we're just planting. We're going to be doing the same crop, same thing. Unless something pops up in my head, obviously along the way, then I'll bring you guys back for a chat, as I like to do. But for now, know that I am busy out here planting my wheat. Well, it is now midday, September 2. Coming to the end of the wheat planting session. It's been a long one. It's been a big one. It's gone alright. We've had a few top-ups, a few refills. As you can see, just over to our left. Our worker has already started on the baling. I was hoping that I'd be finished in time to jump over and take over on that. But I think they'll probably, well, there'll be time for me to get a few bales in. I do like a bit of baling. I'll do the headland bales, I guess. So yeah, this is gone quite well. It's just a long job, isn't it? It is a long job. I probably won't do any time lapses because I think it's going to be another long episode. I've got a feeling it has been a long one. Well, I know it's been a long recording one. It's been a 4-hour session, so it's been good. But hopefully, having the two will give us a good income from the crops. We'll probably sell all the straw because we've got plenty of straw. We'll sell all the straw. I guess a good judgment for how much we'll get for this wheat will be in how much we get for the barley. I think there's a bit more barley than there will be wheat because I think that top field is a bit bigger than our lower field. A good field, but I just think a little bit smaller on this one. As you can see, doing it myself, so not so much missed area this time. Just takes a bit longer when I do it myself. We're trying to get done before the rain comes. I'm not quite sure exactly what time that is, but that is coming soon. Now, I did have a little look, and I'll show you, because our cruise control will keep us going, and it should stop us if we get to a turn that we can't make. If we jump in to the map, which is what I was looking at, because I was thinking next job, I'll probably have to come out and roll these fields. But then I noticed that the stones were disappearing, because they're only small stones, they were going back in. Because we've got the mod active where rolling takes place if the seeder or planter has a roller fitted on the back, and ours does. So not only has it rolled the stones in, when we go over some, you'll see there's some, and now they're gone. Lovely job. The stones are going in, but we then also don't have to come out and roll the field afterwards, so it's saving us a job. So although I've added in that mulching, using certain equipment at certain times with certain crops, the rolling is done for us, which is nice. Which is the whole point in having it. If you've got a unit like ours, a bloody great unit, if you've got a unit and it does have the rolling function on the end there, after the planting is happening, or the seeding is happening, the drilling, then it makes sense. Again, another great addition added in by the modders, which we like. We do like that. Now, it probably only works with base drills, so we have to be mindful of that as we go forward when we want bigger things, when we have them monster fields. Now, I was thinking, oh yeah, because what made me think of that was, and I forgot to show you, and it's not there now, so there's no point. But in the second-hand store, in the used section, there was we've got some stones there that didn't go in. Now they must be medium ones, so medium and larger stones obviously won't go in. That's fine. Yeah, there was a stone picker. One of the modded ones, so it had the increased capacity, which is, although it doesn't have an increased working width, it had an increased capacity, so that would have been one that I might have gone for. But I think it was like, with the slightly increased capacity, it would have been like 40 grand second hand. I should imagine it would have been about 100,000 brand new. And there we can stop and come off. Lovely, lovely. Oh, what a session. What a session, my friends. We'll fold that up. But we don't go into the second hand or the used section very often. And we really should, just in case it's something else I can waste some more money on. Now, we've got I'm not at a point where I'm ready to do some forage harvesting yet. Although that might garner us some good money, I don't know. If we got the corn, a big field of corn, and we did that, that would be something. There's a John Deere header that you could put on it. You could have the full combo there. We don't need mowers, and I am not interested in... Oh, see, but when the time comes, having one of these, because the thing that annoys... One of the things that annoys me about doing the vineyard stuff is that everything comes with such a small capacity, and if you have a larger vineyard, you're halfway down your vineyard row and it fills. But this can increase, so you can just, well, pretty much do your whole vineyard, I guess. Is that normal? Like, is that in, because I don't know, that might be in base game, because it's actually physically changing the width as well, whereas with most modded stuff it doesn't always do that. I guess for the engine setup it works quicker as well. For the future use, should I buy this? I put it on the Never Never. It'll be quite a sum, won't it? We go for something like that. This is why I shouldn't go in here. GPS, do we need GPS? Probably. Standard design. I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. Oh, this is for grapes or olives, so it's the same one and you can switch it over. I'm definitely buying it. We've got to do them anyway. We can change the colour to my colour, which is only slightly different. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we'll leave everything else as it is. Alright, so then if I put it on financing, and we will do it for 2 years. So it's 9 grand a month, or 9.5 grand a month. We've nearly paid off the 9 grand a month that we're paying for our loan. And our loan is almost, well, this will be half the price of what our loan was. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That is proper naughty, but when it comes to vineyard work, I'm happy to be naughty. Surprise purchase. Excellent. So we'll just put that in a shed somewhere and forget about it for a few years. But we will have it. We'll repair it and everything, and it'll be all good. Excellent. I'm chuffed with that. I'm glad we come and had a look. I didn't even know that was there. But back to now. Back to this year. I've got a little leakage there. Back to this year. I think that's corn from the previous one as well. It's not interfering with the crop we've got in there. Oh, did I show you? Did I ever show you? I can't remember if you got to see how much barley we got in. There's a lot. This is our barley. Our 2 full lots. I can't remember when we did it if I show you. But that's all our barley that's going to be waiting to go. There is a lot in there. Again, maybe not as much as I initially thought there would be or hoped there would be, but there is some. So let's see if I can put this away without destroying everything. Oh, look at that! Nearly got enough money as well to buy those 2 plots. But now I've got to be careful of money because we've got another. Well, nearly 10 grand coming out every month, so just be mindful of that. But like I say, we get a few trees down over winter, or whenever we have a quiet period, and all will be well. So, let's just jam... we'll put this way over here. Put it way over here. That's where I've been sticking it. Just... Oh, the goats are all out now. When I tested that shed, I didn't have any goats coming out. Now they're all popping out. If you're watching, Lancy, the goats are escaping, mate. Sometimes he's watching. So let's turn the engine off there. Let's go and jump in the baler. And they're about to unload for us as well. Now, I haven't reset the baler. Look at that bale count is cracking up. So if we jump into our statistics, bales produced so far, so they've got 34 on there, which is nice. Plus we've still got the headlands to do, which isn't too bad at all. Cannot grumble at that. So when they've finished here, I shall stop them because I want to have a turn. Do some baling. What I might do actually is go and get a wrap, or not wrap, but a net, because we've got one empty there. So if I'm interrupted, we might as well fill that up as well. It's been a fun one. Oh, look at that! I've got one left on the pallet. Whee! So excited, running everywhere. Right, let's grab. Come on, mate. Right. Let's pop you down there and we shall load you in. I love these little do it with your hands thing. There we go. So we've got a full net and a half net. That's roughly what the worker had to start with. 1.5. So we should be able to do the headlands and get in as well. Need to remember to put away that fertiliser, because I used the fertiliser up in this shed. Used up all that fertiliser. I think we've only got a few little bags of seeds up there as well. So I do need to get some more seeds in. Whether I buy a silo and do, maybe it's time to be done with the fun seed and get on with some serious seed now. Now that things are getting busier. I need to check waters as well. I'll probably do that in between episodes, check all my waters, because it's just me driving around the greenhouses, isn't it? Isn't it? So I think once we've done this, I mean, our harvesting for the sunflowers is in October, so I'll have 2 more days still in September. I might, because it's just going to be ploughing and seeding again. Oh, unload. I might plough this up and reseed this in between episodes, or I might combine it with the sunflower harvest. We'll see how I feel and time and things like that. So with that as the plan for the next episode, and I'm just gonna happily drive around and produce my bales. I'll sell these all off, so we'll come back with a bit more money. This'll, what does this normally make us, like 50, 60 grand, something like that, when we sell a full bale? Or sell a full field. I'm getting tired and the meds are kicked in. Yeah, so we should come back with some good money for the next episode. We'll do our harvests next time. We'll sort everything else out. Decide whether I'm grass-wise. I don't think I'm going to be financially at a point where I thought I was going to be. So we've got this grass down here that can affect your bales when it comes to sell price. 1, 2, 3. Where are we going here? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps it just got rolled up into another row? Why is that so different? Or is that where the worker has been starting, I think? Possibly, yeah. That'll be what that is. This is the... So that'll be the finish point around here somewhere. On course plate. There we go. It's still hay, so that's alright. So I think if it picks up more grass than hay, it becomes a grass bale. Or maybe if it picks up grass first, it might. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, since we've got our plan for the next one, we've done a lot with this one. If you think we started off with the 2 fields being ploughed, we've done 2 big harvests. The grass work has been done again. Like I say, get this baled up, get this sold off. We'll come back next time, do our harvest, decide what we're going to do with this field, and assess anything else. Maybe might be time to have another look at the animals by then, and we may have something else ready to plant. If there's a late plant, I don't think there is. So we might put down some cover crops, maybe. Oh, yeah. We could cover crop our field over to the left. No, our big field. Cover crop the big field. And we could cover crop the sunflowers, so they've got a little bit of something going into them. That might be what we do. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to scoot off because I'm rambling too much. Oh dear, it's time for bed. But hopefully you have enjoyed this one. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. As always, a massive, massive, massive thank you to the channel members. Hopefully now that I'm going to get a little bit of relief, I'll be able to get a bit more content out for you guys. You have early access to it. If you wish to get early access to the content, or if you just want to support the channel, you can. Just hit the join button. Channel membership starts from 99p. All channel members of all tiers get early access to the content. And again, if you are interested in any of the DLC, future DLC or past DLC, all links are on the Discord channel, or you can ask me in a comment. and I can give you a link, or just go to the Giants website, order it, and put FARQUAR, F-A-R-Q-U-A-R, in as your partner code, and that helps the channel out a little bit. So you guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.